Hey everybody, welcome to Enliven Wellness, and I'm back and it's Saturday and it's great to be here as always. I am currently in the middle of a 4-day water fast, so I'm feeling pretty jammin'. So first of all, thank you so much. We've almost reached 500 subscribers. OMG! So cool. So keep on, share these videos, recommend my channel. It does really help, and I want to just get the word out there and help as many people as I can. And thank you for commenting and just interacting. So what am I talking about today? Well, when I was, really ill, I was like, oh my God, how will I know if I'm getting better? And I was looking for research, and not many people, we always focus on the symptoms of how to know if you're actually getting poisoned by mold, and those are important, but I also think it's really important to have some hope. And to, know how you're getting better. I was like, how do I know I'm getting better? And people are like, oh, you're just going to feel better. But my video today are the 5 things that I have used and been able to gauge in my own life to realize that I'm getting better. Okay, so let's start with number 1. 1, you become more resilient to stress. Resiliency is the key. So just like adaptogenic herbs, which adaptogenic herbs are this class of herbs that they grow in really high stress environments. And that's why when you take adaptogenic herbs, they help your stress response because they have grown in such a strong environment that they've become really resilient to the elements. So resiliency is key to getting better. It's one thing if you can handle stress a little bit, but the more resilient you are to stress, the better. So when you realize, or when you're getting better, you become more resilient to stress. And some of these examples are you're more able to regulate your body temperature. And I know that sounds really weird, but cold and hot are stressors. And they're really easy ways to be able to gauge. Can you withstand heat and not be like, oh my God, it is so hot. And can you withstand cold and not be like, I'm so effing cold? For me, I used to be in a cold environment and just be I would feel freakishly I'd be like, I have to warm up now. Cause I couldn't handle it and I couldn't warm up. That's changed. And also, when a stress happens, you are able to come down more easily. So when something stressful happens in my life now, depending on where I'm at, but in general, the general trend is upward, thank God. It doesn't take me as long to pipe down. I'm able to go okay, that happened, that was stressful, but now I can kind of let it go more easily. Also, you can just adapt better. So again, adaptogen, you can just adapt to stressors more easily and, not again you don't get so thrown off balance, because I know when I was really sick, something stressful would happen, a paper would be due and I would just be ruminating on it and just wouldn't be able to calm down. And now I'm all right, I've got this assignment due and you know what, I can do it. So number 1, you become more resilient to stress when you're getting better. That's how you know you're getting better. Number 2, hair regrowth. Y'all, I used to have super long, super thick hair, and I lost a ton of hair when I was going through my move, and when I it was crazy. I lost so much hair, and I was really freaked out about that because my hair was my thing, and it's been a really touchy subject for me. So I'm being really vulnerable sharing this, but I went to my hairstylist, about 6 weeks ago, and I just recently saw him again, and he was reading my hair like tree rings, and I was like, is my hair growing back? And he said, yeah, and you can see, up here, it's thicker than it is down here. And you can see that, you can't necessarily see it in this video, but you can feel it, when you're rubbing your hands in my hair, it's thicker up at the roots where the new growth is happening than it is down at the ends, and I can feel a total difference. And so my hair is growing back thicker and healthier and softer. Thank God. Also, kind of on the dirty side. You know, like your pubic hair and like your leg hair and your underarm hair, it actually starts to grow back faster too. Why is that? Because hair growth, when your body is like really stressed out, is like one of the last things it cares about. It's like, whatever, I don't care about that. Like, it's not important. I need to like focus on just staying well. So when your body is able to like, it's like the inflammation is calmed down and the infection is calmed down, it's like, okay, now I can grow hair again. Does that make sense? So that's another sign. So number 2, hair regrowth. Number 3, you have more consistent energy. So that's one of the most common things with SIRS or any kind of infection or really, you know, illness, is that your energy is like, one day you can like go all out and then the next day you're just toast, you know, and then like, it's like, you know, it can be like day in and day out. It can even be within your day where you're like jamming and then you're like dead, jamming and then you're dead. But really the key thing for me was more along the lines of like day in and day out. Like I would be able to like go balls to the wall for like one day and then I'd be like toast for 3. You know, like I just couldn't, I was just like, oh my God, you know? And yeah, and when you're getting better, you have just more consistent energy. Like more good days start to happen on a more consistent basis. And it's awesome, you guys. And it's happening, you know, like it's happening with me. And I'm so excited to be able to share that with you. And I'm not, you know, like I own it now. I'm like, oh God, consistent energy rocks. And granted, there's a lot of different things I do, you know, to like keep my energy consistent. I don't drink caffeine though. Like I don't touch caffeine. So this is like natural energy. Like this is naturally produced energy. I do take B vitamins, but that's a whole other story. I have macrocytic anemia, so I have to. But you also feel more motivated. So like along with more consistent energy is like, you just feel damn more motivated because again, if you've ever heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, if you haven't, look it up. It's really brilliant. You know, down here at your baseline level is like food, shelter, you know, water, and you cannot have like the higher levels of this hierarchy if you don't have the more basal levels. So when you're really ill and you're like literally just clinging on for dear life, like I just need to feel better, you don't really feel motivated to do much else because it's exhausting. I've been there. I understand. But it can change, and it does when you start getting better. Number 4, you have better focus. Okay, like that's one way that I can tell when I'm having like a better day versus a good day is like, or a not so good day, is when I'm really feeling ADD. And like that ADD and like my lack of concentration and my lack of ability to get things done and my, you know, like constant like I was just like always distracted. And I'm usually a super focused person. Like I'm honestly one of the most focused people you'll ever meet. I mean, talk to anybody who knows me and they're like, she's damn focused. And it was like leaving me. And that was really scary because like I couldn't even focus on, you know, homework or research or whatever. Like I was just like, blah, 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 like I couldn't focus. When you get better, that changes. And again, that's something I can attest to. Like, so your concentration will increase. You won't feel as like ADD and distracted. And it's glorious. So number 4, better focus. Number 5 is you feel less inflamed. So hence the name chronic inflammatory response syndrome. The driver of like most illness is inflammation. And when you're getting better, you can literally feel less inflamed. Now, how does this show up? For me personally, I feel less sore. I feel less tight. I also feel less puffy. So I wear a ring all the time, and it's my graduation ring, and I can tell when my body is more inflamed, or, you know, I know that there's like a hydration thing there too, but like I can just tell the difference because I'm really in tune with my body, but I just feel less puffy, especially around like my midsection. You know, you just feel less puffy, and it's great. I also tend to feel more relaxed when I'm less inflamed, obviously. My body feels lighter and stronger. My vision is clearer, and I'm able to breathe deeper. So these are the ways that less inflammation shows up in my body. Regardless of like blood tests, I'm talking about things that you can practically feel at home. And they might show up differently for you, but this is the way that I feel less inflamed. And I know this, again, because I spend a lot of time, you know, in my body. And I mean, we all do, obviously, the whole time we're in this body. That sounded dumb. Anyway, but, you know, I spend a lot of time like mindfully tuning into my body's sensations. So, all right, these are the top 5. You feel more resilient to stress, hair regrowth, consistent energy, better focus, and less inflamed. These are the ways that I have known that I'm getting better, and I just wanted to pass these along to you so that you can actually like start to identify with positive symptoms of healing. Because once you can identify with more positive symptoms of healing, your brain's going to get that message and it's going to seek more. It's the law of attraction, you guys. It works. It's true. So focus on some of these symptoms, these like symptoms of healing, and I guarantee you'll start to manifest more of them in your life. So I hope this was helpful and hopeful. And so thank you so much for being a part of Enliven Wellness. As always, please comment, like, subscribe. Keep the comments chill. If they're negative, I'm gonna delete you. I want this channel to be healing. It's just my policy. So anyway, and also I give free 15-minute calls. If you ever need like somebody just to talk to for 15 minutes, I've been getting a lot of those and it's awesome. So free 15-minute phone calls, and then after that, you know, we can figure something out. I do this this is my business. I'm going to school to get my integrative medicine practitioner master's from the George Washington University. So it's not just like some online like weekend certification. No way. It's a, you know, it's an MSHS, Masters of Science of Health Sciences. So I know what I'm talking about. I can help you. I can help guide you. You're not alone. You're not alone. Ever alone. You're never alone. All right. Thank you so much. And yeah, if you have any ideas for videos, let me know. Thanks. Bye.